somehow got worse.
So KSI left the Sidemen, and ever since, it's fair to say he's actually been spiraling. Blindsiding and slating your own mates, it's bad enough on its own, but he wasn't even done there, because this has now gone from stupid and egotistical to genuinely malicious. As of yesterday, he's now actually planting stories in UK tabloids to try and ruin their reputation. It actually backfired instantly, which I think...
Damn. I didn't know he was beefing with him like that.
Anybody with a brain probably could have seen coming. I just think it's hard to believe that he's chosen to do all this. And listen, I say that, but when you remember how big his ego has gotten, maybe it's actually not hard to believe.
I mentioned the Sidemen boys. I'm going to get more subscribers than Sidemen. And I'm also going to get more views. I've got more views than Sidemen in a month.
I told the
We're also
boys
live on
that
Twitch,
I'm going to
YouTube.
overtake them in views and subs. I have overtaken them in views last month.
And in what could actually be the funniest possible outcome, these clips have almost immediately come back to bite him. Because for a man so obsessed with views, he's now actually getting beaten by Sidemen's like third channel. That's funny.
What's up with that, KSI? Why beef with the guys that you guys accomplished so much together? Like, what happened?
Enough on its own, but it does get worse for him. Because for all the talking he did, Mini Minter, who is one sick for the group that he was trying to belittle, even his own channel is comfortably outdoing him, and this is gonna be eating him alive. And the ironic part is that no one would actually care if it wasn't for everything he's been saying, because
93,000 dislikes? Holy shit. What the hell did you do in this video, gang?
let's not forget, this guy was comparing himself to Beyonce.
There's always like a Harry Styles, you know, in One Direction, or a Beyonce in Destiny's Child.
I don't think I could write a better story if I wanted to, for him to try and rub this in people's faces, and then to immediately hit like a 9-year low. I think this might be poetic justice, and it's only getting worse for him, because every day that goes by, he's genuinely like self-destructing more and more.
KSI is now officially the most unfollowed person here on TikTok, and he is truly losing followers at a rapid pace. Yeah, I am not kidding. Here's a real-time follower tracker of KSI's followers here on TikTok. He is currently losing a follower every single second, and if you do the math, that means that he will likely lose roughly around 80,000 followers today.
But yeah, I don't know that anyone even cares about that other than him, so we will move on, because this is where it gets really bad. I mentioned the article at the start of the video, but the build-up is even funnier. He has this group chat somewhere, I don't know where it is, but he started posting in it like your mum might on Facebook. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. And then just before the article dropped, he posted, "You don't always have to tell your side of the story, time will." And it turns out time might be...
That's what I'm talking about. What did I miss? What did I miss with KSI, man? I was never like a big fan, but shit. You just threw the whole internet into a frenzy. Everybody not fucking with you now, gang?
The KSI's PR guy, because this is one of the most transparent damage control attempts you'll ever see. Inside KSI's exit from the Sidemen, as his pals claim he was frozen out. The mirror speaks to pals of KSI who have lifted the lid on his departure from the Sidemen and the turmoil behind the scenes. It's pretty ironic that he's trying to go mainstream and has immediately resorted to like mainstream media tactics. But it's actually hard to believe that this guy is anything but stupid at this point, because what is he thinking doing this? The start of the article is littered with all these platitudes like, friends of KSI claim this fueled a wave of online abuse against him. But the same friends say he actually informed them of his plans in April, as they branded the group's handling of his departure at the time a totally classless act. They said KSI made every effort to handle the situation privately and respectfully behind the scenes. And honestly, what is he thinking? Why doesn't he just come out and say this rather than trying to filter it through?
I've got all the details of what really happened when KSI left the Sidemen, and it's fair to say it's all kicking off. Now, I've spoken to KSI's friends and they are furious at the way things have been dealt with. Now, things got so bad over the last month that KSI even ended up staying in a different hotel from the boys because of all the aggro behind the scenes.
So this seems like an open secret at this point, but...
Yo, shout out to my nigga Yo Heezy. My dog said, huge fan of the channel, Berto. I fuck with the objective takes you be giving. Keep the content going. Keep striving. I appreciate you. Yo, Heezy 15. Big love, man. Where you at, family?
Clearly, there's a lot of bad blood. Has been kind of obvious since half of the group haven't said a word, and the people that have are clearly just trying to pour cold water on it. I just still can't believe that this article is the way they've tried to put this information out. Because you read it, This is a press release. KSI absolutely wanted a proper farewell and recognised how important that moment would have been for the fans after more than a decade together. He cared deeply about ending this chapter properly and positively. Despite tensions within the group, with some members angry and still struggling to accept KSI's decision, he continued to show up professionally and respectfully. There were situations behind the scenes far more uncomfortable than what people saw publicly, but KSI still turned up, fulfilled his commitments, and to this day has never once publicly criticised the group. Until now, where he's hiding behind a press release, but, you know, ignore that. It therefore remains unclear how the farewell video he deserved would realistically have been possible under those circumstances. And the journalist that actually wrote this piece did also make a video, as you've seen already. And in that, he does give a few more details.
And the friend also says he did want a proper farewell after more than a decade with the group, but instead claims he was frozen out.
It's at this point that I don't even know if his team have really thought this one through. Why wouldn't they freeze him out? Because, of course, that's also an exaggeration. Why would they not kind of separate themselves if he's about to leave? They're not going to pull him into meetings, are they?
Now, he told them in April he was leaving, and things got so ugly, with some of the Sidemen firing off a load of very, very heated messages left, right and centre. And the friend also claims he was often made to feel guilty for putting his own life first after years of balancing the Sidemen with his music and TV jobs.
Now listen, he can make his own decisions on this front, but it is so funny when you pose it against what he is now doing instead. He's now making art, and I think the Sidemen...
Appreciate that sub. Right now we're reacting to the drama between KSI and Sidemen falling out for whatever reason, man.
have to respect that.
It's starting to feel like it's a one-sided though. It's like it's all coming from KSI's end, the hate.
And if you thought this couldn't get any more absurd after this, then I hate to break it to you.
Hey yo, if I ever start acting like this for clout, chat, just go ahead and unfollow me, gang. Just I don't deserve y'all follows or subscriptions anymore. If I ever start acting like this for some clout, man, I sold bad, chat.
But it does. What you're about to see and listen to, I think this guy's brain has actually melted, and I actually don't say that lightly.
I'm also told that KSI was genuinely hurt when the Sidemen put a loser sign above his head after his defeat to Tommy Fury in a video. The friends said they often overstepped the mark.
The boys put a loser sign above KSI's head after losing a fight he put his life into, which really affected him and was passed off as banter. Some of the boys were clearly pleased with the result because it would mean he would spend more time doing Sidemen videos for them. And the wording alone here kind of passes it off as him doing charity. This guy's ego is out of control. And I found a screenshot of what he's talking about. This is the crux of him essentially saying he was bullied. If I was being charitable right now, I would say that this is it's a harsh thing to do. But then you look at his track record and the way he's spoken about his own brother in the past, the way he's belittled him online, this is where it gets really absurd.
Now, Deji, I'm going to talk to you like no one else will around you because I'm your brother. All I want is the best for you. I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you.
He doesn't want anything except, you know, the 10 million views from a conversation they could have had privately. Instead, he put him on blast in front of everyone for his own gain.
Oh no, your stamina is worse than Snorlax. All you need to do is survive, what, 2 rounds? And then we all know that you're gonna just do the knee for Black Lives Matter and then give up. Fam, you put black people back 100 years with that loss.
Now let me know what you'd pick. A loser sign above.
I mean, I'm not protecting KSI here, but I'd imagine that, you know, there's some brotherly love here. This isn't real beef. People are digging a little too much. At least that's what I want to believe.
Your head or getting berated online in front of 10 million people. And again, he passed it off as banter, which is perfectly ironic. I've kind of got to thank him and his team at this point because he's making this too easy. It just is hilarious for him to posture on this at all. You remember how he was speaking to Tommy Fury after he got beat in the fight as well.
You're a father now. You can't be constantly partying in the club while your missus is taking care of your child. You were hardly around during Molly May's pregnancy, and it seems that even after the child has been born, you're hardly around. Let's keep reminding Tommy that he didn't win that fight under his Instagram posts or Twitter posts or anything he posts online.
KSI is just a class act. I can't believe the Sidemen put a loser sign over his head.
And there's one last flashpoint too, because when KSI announced he was leaving, the Sidemen said the news came as a surprise, but friends of KSI claimed he'd informed the group weeks earlier and believed that statement contributed to a massive wave of online abuse at him. Now, the Sidemen later clarified they knew KSI was leaving, but were surprised by the timing of the announcement. Now, whatever happened, it's clear this split was a lot messier behind the scenes than fans first realised.
So yeah, at least we can drop the they're all friends.
I feel like at the end of the day, bro, groups are so hard. Like, there's too many different emotions. There's too many different opinions when it comes to groups. And then you got, what's Sidemen, like 5 or 6 of them? Somebody was bound to bitch and moan and end up leaving. I feel like it's damn near a prophecy. The more people you have in a group, the more likely it is to fail. That's just facts.
Narrative now. The level of ego you need to have to blindside your friends that you've worked with for like 13 years. And for them to respond in any way that isn't just like glazing you, you might need a stint in clout rehab because this ain't healthy. And I mentioned earlier that some of them did respond to try and pour like cold water on it to try and do a little bit of damage control.
It is not all sunshine and roses. I have some serious beef with you, KSI. I didn't know the announcement video was gonna drop when it did. I was getting ready for a paddle match. Next thing I know, we're on BBC.
Berto, ain't you in a rap group though? But me and my nigga, we've known each other since fucking middle school, and we still locked in like this. The group, my group is still going. We're just not focusing on music at the moment. So, you know what I'm saying? But I can also sit here and tell you that it didn't come with its challenges, gang. It didn't come with its challenges. Like, it's hard. It's genuinely hard to be in a group.
See news, my head's gone, and I lost the paddle match. So I will get my revenge on you in this life or the next.
And he's trying to be as nice as possible, but even in that, he still says that he did get blindsided. And I think probably out of all of them, he cares the least, it looks like. Toby did also defend him, but I have a feeling that after that article, his opinion is it's going to change. Because even after defending him as well, he actually found out he got cut out from his latest video.
I have some videos, I have a video recorded with JJ. I think even, did he drop a video today? Let me see. KSI. I haven't been home today, so I don't really know. Bro, I think I might even be in his video today. I don't know if I made the edit. Did I make the edit? Who's watched it? Did I make the edit? I wasn't in it. Oh, man. Cut me out.
Should have said 6'7", mate. So it's a rookie mistake. I think these two clearly are the least likely to want to have public conflict. But the fact that Mini-Minter, Zerka, Bazinga haven't said anything public, and you combine that with the leaks that there were some really like heated exchanges behind the scenes. I think at this point, lads, you got to say something. Come on, do me a favour. At this point, I think maybe they don't even need to say anything more to him.
Is this vid about KSI being a bad friend? That's what it's looking like.
I think the person he really needs to speak to is himself from 2019.
End of the day, it's your content that makes people interested in you. If we put up bad content, eventually people aren't going to care about it anymore. Subscribers don't affect your livelihood, Dej. It affects your ego.
I think it's a great point, you know. You look at what he's putting out now, and I think he clearly has the same opinion. Start a family, bro. This has clearly...
Again, y'all. If I start moving like this for clout, like, again, I'm not afraid to be goofy, bro. You guys done seen me be goofy and funny and, you know, but there's a line, though, gang. There's a line.
Been bubbling for a while, and I think people are fed up with it already. I think it's just insane when you do pose him against his 2019 self, because he has regressed. I don't know how you have an ego after regressing, but it has happened.
I mean, how can I blame you for caring about numbers when I used to do the exact same thing? I used to be obsessed with how many subscribers I had, how many views I got on my videos, etc. I wasn't making videos for me anymore, and that's why I left in 2017. So after my break, I made sure I never focused on numbers ever again, and instead did everything for me.
Clearly ended well. He is clearly making these videos for himself, and I think that's that.
I'm just happy to bring this all out at a time when you were losing subscribers and your views were down. Everyone knows how badly you want to hit 10 million subscribers, to the point of you even faking getting the 10 million subscriber plan. Yeah, if this is how you want to do it, then I guess fine.
And maybe in the end it's all ended up fine, although it does seem a little bit like his mum is kind of taking indirect shots. Good to see you. It's been more than 10 years overdue. Comments are not charitable in the slightest. Even on vacation, he still wears that bandana. And people did also notice he was wearing a Sidemen chain, so presumably this photo was taken a while ago. But his mum actually also responded to the article. Wow, I can understand if the humiliation came from outside, not from your own friends that have been together for over a decade to publicly humiliate you. You win some and you lose some. No one is perfect. Well, I guess that's life. People are not loving this tweet in the replies, but I think we kind of get the message by this point. And at this point, I feel like the last remaining narrative is that Deji needs to step up and become the man. And actually, it does kind of seem like he is.
Yo, so the people want to know, bro.
Yes.
You joining the Sidemen?
Am I joining the Sidemen? Alright, so I can't lie, we're in talks right now.
So Deji's gonna replace KSI in the Sidemen. Interesting. that was all news to me, man. I'm not overly tapped in with KSI and whatever he's got going, but hey, it looks like the KSI is done with Sidemen. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at? Berto, join the Where You At family. Make sure you never miss a live stream reaction live on Twitch. Link in the description.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.